your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
George Davey just took a big shot.
To me, are you okay?
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Ooh, a stiff right jab. That cuts pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Davey. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That left hook missed. George Davey in some serious trouble. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was...
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Michael McKinson. He's 175 centimeters tall with 179 centimeter reach. And you know it's going to be a tough fight when you're facing this man, Ricky Hit Manhattan. 65 kilos on the button. He's 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 165.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you got to look out for that.
Michael the Problem McKinson. Ricky Hit Manhattan, fighting out of Manchester.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Hampshire, England, here is a European welterweight champion, Michael the...
All the talking has been... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Caution being thrown to the wind. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecard. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
And he scores with the counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about McKinson in that lap. And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Good counter punching. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Thought for a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about McKinson. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Swing and a miss with the hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. And that hook misses. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots.
Don't let him off the hook. Finish him. He's gone.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Come on.
And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The right hook just missed. This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That hook was off target. A big whiff with the right hook. Good punch. It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.